Great work, Hassan. Love the content. Chat dank hug hassle. We did it, fam. As buff, yes, I'm a gamer. How'd you know? Gamer frog. Any believers in the chat? Calling all believers has buff. Five-month-old poggies. Still getting ads, has poggies. Pogo, 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 pogo. Yankee sees the means of production, Yankees. Any huggers? Dank hug. Hey chat, hope you all have a good day. Love you, has love you, chat. Best subscription yet. At Hasanabi, happy 7 months. I got a new teaching job and won't be around much anymore, but I just wanted to say thank you and the community for all you have given me, hassle. Hassle. sitting in the corner like monkey. This is your pilot speaking. We have landed in LAX today. We are awaiting the gate to open to allow you off the plane. Arjan? Pogo? Open.
What's going on, everybody?
Pogo.
I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon. No matter where you are in the world, I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the Hasanabi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles. Folks, we are live and alive once again. Boys, girls, MBs, we're here and we're ready to go. Now, today is Thursday, February 4th, 2021, 11:13 a.m. and it's partly cloudy in Los Angeles, at least according to my forecast, but I think that's wrong. It is very sunny. And let me tell you something. I went outside today, went out to get some icy hot pads for my back, and honestly, it was great. It was a great experience. Being outside is always good. It's always fun. Highly recommend it for you guys who are afraid of doing that. No, it's fine. I recommend it. I recommend going outside. Anyway, personal news time for the day. This is where we do our personal news. I tell you what went on in the in the minority of the day, the small part of the day, the small sliver of the day where I'm not online. Ended the stream last night, kept playing some Zelda. You should not be surprised by that reality, of course. I actually did one of the labyrinths. The top right corner labyrinth I did. It was a lot of fucking fun. There's a house vote going on right now to vote Marjorie Taylor Greene out of her education committee position, but I'm not going to go to that yet. We're going to take things slow. We are going to let content come to us slowly, okay? Slowly. Just trickle in. Just hold on. Just settle in. Just let it happen, okay? I don't want to jump immediately into it because, there is a process to this. There's a method to this madness. You understand? And honestly, that method, it's being undermined right now. The beauty of it. But yes, the House are currently voting. The House is currently voting right now as we speak. But I am aware of it. So, yeah, settle in, folks. Buckle up. As I was saying. So yeah, I did some Zelda stuff last night after the stream. I opened up a bunch of shrines. I finally unlocked the Gerudo Highland Tower, so the entire map is open, and it was a lot of fun. And I have to make some decisions right now. I have to make some decisions. Those decisions revolve around what to do today and tomorrow and the day after. And we have what I call a good problem. What is that good problem? Well, that good problem is content. There's too much of it. Whereas while a lot of people were having too little content, were suffering from a drought, I was in the fountain, surrounded, getting showered by the endless sea of content in the form of Zelda, of course. So I have to now make a decision. What do I mean by that? I got P.O. Box. The entire house is now P.O. Box. Like, everything is P.O. Box in the house. There's just boxes everywhere. Okay? I have to figure out when to do the P.O. Box. I have to figure out whether I'm going to do Rust roleplay first or Grand Theft Auto No Pixel foreplay. Or roleplay first. These are all legitimate issues. And then also, am I going to first finish Zelda and then go into Grand Theft Auto roleplay, aka foreplay? Yes, I have been. I've already been on the accepted list for No Pixel. I was just... I didn't know if people were like, you know, keeping it a secret or not. So I just didn't say anything. Anyway, so we got No Pixel RP where I need to do character creation. Should I finish Zelda first and then get into it? Today is the first day of No Pixel and Rust RP at the same time. I feel like a lot of people don't want me to do Rust RP. They want me to immediately go into Grand Theft Auto No Pixel roleplay, which is understandable. GTA is one of my favorite... Grand Theft Auto is one of my favorite games, obviously. I love Rockstar. Take-Two was a great developer originally. Like, I've been a fan for a long time. I think it was Take-Two, right? Wasn't it Take-Two and then Rockstar? I'm assuming everyone's gonna want me to do Grand Theft Auto, so this is what I need to figure out. So for that role play, I need to, or was it 2K? No, it was Take-Two. Take-Two and then Rockstar. Take-Two is a publisher. They're fucking cancer like all publishers. Can you make your RPGTA character Alfredo, please? So that's what I'm saying. So like, roleplay also requires a tremendous amount of undertaking. Like, it's not just baby shit. It's not just like plug and play. I just start and I'm like, oh, what's up? I'm Hassan. Like, the No Pixel roleplay server is very demanding. And because of that, I'm actually afraid. No time for Okay Buddy. No. I want to add all Okay Buddy onto the docket too. There's a bunch of stuff that I've been putting off and casting aside because of my Zelda addiction. So that's what I need to figure out. Like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna do No Pixel? And if I'm gonna do No Pixel, like, should I'm gonna do the character creation, but if I'm gonna do character creation, am I going to fucking do the character as in if I do character creation, how am I gonna figure out the character creation? Should I do a Italian character as I was planning on doing? Or am I going to do a fucking Hank Pecker type character? So that's what I'm gonna try to figure out. There's motherfuckers who are saying gaming people leave. Bitch, gaming people arrive lately, okay? Getting to a point where I have a robust gaming community that's like, dude, come on, stop with the politics. Like, what are we doing? We need to play some video games. Video games need to be played. So, yeah, I might do pick something that won't hurt your throat. Yeah, Hank Pecker does hurt my throat, but Hassan abandoned us, politics Andes. No, I still do politics for literally 3 to 4 hours and even longer on days where there's like more shit going on. So you already know. Hank Pecker won't make sense in LA GTA. Yeah. If I do Hank, he's got to be a cop, and I don't want to do that. At the moment, No Pixel is only open for character creation, and tomorrow's the actual release date. I'm sure you are aware. Yeah, but I don't know if I should do the character creation tonight. That's why you bitch when 10K people leave when you game. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, the audience for gaming has grown tremendously, especially with Zelda, and I suspect it'll be even larger with Grand Theft Auto No Pixel roleplay. So also, like, I mean, dude, think about how fucking fortunate I am that, like, my shit talkers have gone from lol 2K, you're getting 2,000 people while you're playing games, you fucking loser, which is great, which is still a tremendous accomplishment, to lol, you're getting 20,000 viewers while you're playing a video game, you fucking loser. Like, what the fuck? Like, can you imagine? Like, can you imagine being like, dude, you are such a fucking gigantic loser you literally only get 20,000 viewers while you're playing a video game. Because that's the other side of that equation is like, yeah, I have 30 to 40,000 viewers while I'm talking about politics, but I have 20,000 when I'm fucking playing a video game. And motherfuckers are literally using that as a counter. Like, to be like, dude, you're so bad that, 20,000 people leave when you play video games. Yeah. Like, what do you want me to do? It's kind of crazy. You still bitch about people leaving? I bitch because it blows my mind that there are so many people still at this stage that are just like, no, I'm just only here for the politics. Like, literally the moment you fucking turn on a video game, I despise it. I'm not going to do it. It blows my mind. I think a lot of us, me, came here from seeing you on other streams playing Rust, i.e. you were so funny in Rust, they came over to your channel. Oh, thank you. Anyway, why, yes, I support small streamers like Hasanabi. How could you tell? Yeah, please support, #support small streamers like Hasanabi Gaming. So, anyway, people don't realize that those are entirely separate communities that you have cultivated. Some of us exist in both. Don't let those assets get to you. I don't think I've cultivated a separate community. I think there's a core in the community that, like when I play video games and like when I talk about politics, and that core community has grown, and that's what it is. It's like that core used to be 5,000 people, then it was 10,000 people, and now it's around 20,000 people. Where people who both enjoy my politics and political coverage and reaction stuff, and also people who enjoy when I play video games. I think that's what has happened instead. Rather than like there's a separate audience. I'm sure there's still, of course, a separate audience of like people who fucking only come when I play when I do politics, and maybe some people who enjoy my gaming streams and like they're like, oh, I like this game that he's playing, I'm gonna watch him play it, whatever. Like that's a thing that probably is happening. But overall, the core of it has grown a lot. Anyway, I like watching both games and politics, but I don't really enjoy watching people RP when Rust started and was more just talking. I was for that. I watch BOTW when I can, but for some reason I just can't get into RP LMAO. Don't worry, I got you, baby. Look, everyone who's like, I don't normally like roleplay, and I don't normally like streamers play roleplay games and stuff. I promise you, I think the no pixel is going to be fucking dank as shit. Your gaming streams are unironically good when you're enjoying yourself. It's also a good way to de-stress a bit since you fucking refuse to take a day off. Yeah. No, it's what I'm doing right now, schedule-wise, is pretty fucking good. What I'm doing schedule-wise is pretty good, where I basically, I do my political coverage, which I'm going to get to in a second. Monday through Thursday, heavy political for the first 3 to 4 hours, depending on the density of the day, the news density of the day. And then Friday is going to be light politics, more fun. And then Saturday is going to be Saturday fun day. And then Sunday, I'm supposed to take a day off, which I don't know. I haven't been able to. I've only taken one fucking day off. I've only taken one day off so far this year, but we'll we'll see. I mean, the last time I tried to take a day off, I ended up doing the Austin show. So you're fired if you don't take the day off this Sunday. Yeah. I don't like baby games, dude. I don't know if you play interesting game anymore. It's just multiplayer PR-ish game. What? Dude, guys, I'm not saying like, why aren't you watching me play Zelda? I don't care. There's plenty of people that Zelda is my highest performing game I've played on this platform, with the exception of like obvious multiplayer games and shit. Don't be a tease. Thank you for the 50 gifted subs. Holy shit. So I don't care. And yes, the OK Buddy frogs have starved. I think they might have starved so hard that they fucking died, if we're being honest. because I don't even hear from them anymore. I don't know what's going on. Like, did I starve you guys out to the degree where you literally died? What happened? Well, I don't know what happened, but regardless, boys, it's time to welcome the Normans into our home. I'm just gonna figure out what to do content-wise today for the rest of the day, but we'll just freestyle it. I probably will be finishing Zelda today. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this moment. Well, not necessarily waiting for this moment, but you fucking love the Zelda shit. But it's time to bring the Normans home. It's time to let the Normans know, like, we are live and alive right now. Daycare is open. Talking Margarine Taylor and how she actually represents the Republican Party way better than Mitt Romney. Watching the House. Is the House thing going on still, or do they just already vote for it? Oh no, they're still doing it. House conservatives debating. Watching the House cons debate whether Jewish face lasers is too crazy for education. For an education committee position or just right. www. Which, oh my god, every time I fucking click on to see what's going on, it's Debbie Wasserman Schultz, dude. Cringe. Please also consider your streams are like 12 hours long. I love all parts of your content, but I have to ration my time. I usually prioritize politics. Guys, it's okay. It's okay. Aniki reacts to Hassan playing Dark Souls.
Why does it look like Hassan?
God damn it, dude.
For what purpose does the gentleman from Texas seek recognition?
Speaker, as a member designated by Mr. Fallon.
Oh, come. Okay, dude. Okay.
We were some.
All right. So, let's see some of the highlights from the Margarine Taylor Greene saga so far. Okay. Some of the great ones. Some of the Grady boys. Okay, let's get started. So, listen. Marjorie is wilding out. She's been wilding out for a long ass time. And people are fucking, the Republican Party is predictably defending her, while also simultaneously trying to be like, it's just a difference in opinion, which I don't agree with, but also, like, she shouldn't be punished for it. And the entire conversation revolves around, like, not saying what the difference in agreement is. Because if you end up saying what the difference in agreement is, then you're like, yeah, this is ridiculous and should not be defended. This is indefensible. The same thing would have happened with Steve King, but it didn't happen with Steve King, partially because everyone was like, yeah, dude, you're a white supremacist and you can't shut the fuck up. So Marjorie Taylor Greene is like relatively new. She's more like a Trumpian person. She's not like an old school Klan robe wearing racist, but like the new school type of racist. So at least it's like a salvageable position for the House, for the House House Republicans. So That's part of the reason why they are. That's part of the reason why they're fucking. What do you call it? They're trying to defend her. You know what I mean? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I just. Oh. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's. It's just mercy. Like legitimate fucking cancer. Legitimate fucking cancer. I swear to God. What does she do? No, nothing. Nothing. All right. Let's watch this. Can you not play it?
Cancel culture is a real thing. It is very real. And when big tech companies like Twitter, you can scroll through and see where someone may have retweeted porn. This is a problem. This is a terrible, terrible thing. But yet, when I say that I absolutely believe with all my heart that God's creation is He created them male and female, and that should not be denied.
By the way, this is literally a fucking... This is straight up just a modified... It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Okay? Like, the transphobia here, and I say this all the time, transphobia is just basically, like, it's boneless homophobia, okay? They added on. They were like, oh, we can't be homophobic anymore because, like, you know, we have to recognize that gays are human. So now we're just going to move on to transphobia. And it's literally the same arguments that they make. Like, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. And now it's just like, it's that exact same argument. It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
When I am censored for saying those type of things, that is wrong. Cancel culture is a real thing. It is.
Yeah. It's a real thing, and I'm being cancel cultured right now. I'm being fucking cancel cultured. No one's after her for saying God makes me It's the thing about saying let's kill Congress people. Yeah. I love that, which is like, it's funny to think that, like, you know, it's funny to think that Congress was like, yeah, Sweaty, it's really fucked up how you're being transphobic. Like, bitch, 90% of them are fucking transphobic themselves. Like, what do you mean? They're all like 98-year-old vampires. You think they're not transphobic? They are literally transphobic. It's not, the point isn't whether you're being transphobic or not. The point is, like, you can't fucking be a congressperson, or you shouldn't be able to be a congressperson and also believe in psychotic nonsense and promote them. Okay? You think she'll actually be expelled? I don't think so. Also, seeing porn on the internet is entirely your fault. There are things that you can do to avoid seeing porn. A little bit of porn-a-rooney on your timeline is not going to hurt you. It's not. I promise. Unless you are scrolling Twitter openly while you're on Twitch, in which case you can lose your job. But outside of that, a little bit of porn-a-rooney every now and then peppered into your timeline, not a bad thing. Makes my day a little bit brighter, okay? I'm going to be honest. Makes my day a little bit brighter. I see a nice butt. Okay, maybe I see a nice vagina. Maybe some boobs. Great. That's a like. Boom. Scroll. Move on. It's like a little treat, okay? Little prawn treat in the middle of the day. A little afternoon snack, little afternoon delight, okay? So, yeah, I don't know why you're like equating your transphobia, which is not even the fucking center of this conversation, to seeing porn on your timeline. Which, by the way, the reason why you're seeing it is because that's who you're following. So it's still kind of your fault. Anyway. Let's watch the complete remarks, actually. It's great. Men literally only want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. Yeah, a little porn-a-rooney on the timeline, okay? Little porn-a-rooney. Yeah, the I'm seeing porn on my timeline is a self-report, in my opinion. And it's similar to people who say, like, you know how some people will say, like, Pornhub has child porn. I promise you, I've searched a lot to find it. It's like, dude, why would you say that? Again, why did I just say that? Now it's going to be clipped out of context. But, like, why would you ever fucking tweet that out? Like, why are you, like, after a long day's work, okay, you open up your Faptop or wherever, whatever you open, and then what? You literally fucking Google that shit? Like, that's where your mind goes? Mine is different. I'm a simple man. I open up my Faptop and I look for check pickup porn. Okay? That's what I look for. That's what I like. That's what I appreciate. That's what I enjoy. Okay? That's me. You are very weird if that's what you're looking for. I don't want to say it anymore because I feel like people are going to, fucking clip that out of context. I've gone on like 11 different tangents off this one point, but anyway. Bro, I love the same thing, but gay. There's gay check pickup porn, really? She was just checking Ted Cruz's profile to see his 9/11 statement. She didn't expect to see porn. It's not her fault. Yeah. Yeah. So by her logic, since everyone is born the way God made them to be, anyone born with an illness should not do anything about it. That's how God made them. This woman is insane. I mean, yes, she is. Of course she's insane. Marjorie Taylor Greene once brought out a cardboard cutout of Trump on stage, praised him, and then began rubbing her hand on his crotch.
In the mucky swamp. Diane always has them in the mucky swamp. Yeah. But it's amazing.
What? Yo! Okay, this is way crazier than the fucking Jewish space laser shit, dude. What? Yo! What the fuck? She like was that was on purpose, right? Like she's like literally doing like the ooh, I'm caressing your pee-pee, like, you know, ironically the way you see it in little pornaroonies in the intro. Like she didn't push it back, you know, to make space for her. Oh my God. Oh my Lord, dude. This is the most, okay, honestly, I've said this before, and I need to repeat myself over and over again. Finding Trump sexually attractive is crazier than any conspiracy theory that you can fucking put together, okay? If you find Donald Trump to be sexually attractive, like if Donald Trump fucking turns you on, and he's a repulsive human being in every way, both inside and out, if you find him like sexy and like macho and fit, you are literally too far gone, which is why Ben Garrison, too far gone. Doesn't matter. You could literally believe in the craziest conspiracy theories, and this is the craziest thing you have ever done. Okay? Coming from the man that called him cute. Yeah, I'm fucking memeing, dude, because it's such an insane thing. That's why I say Trump's got a fat dumpy and stuff. Like, that's how insane it is. It's like, that's because of how insane it is, I make jokes about it routinely. Oh my fucking God, dude. This is madness. This is way more insane. This is a fireable offense. Straight up. This is the reason why she needs to be impeached or expelled from Congress. Like, no committee positions for you. She should never be able to run again. Probably jail. I think straight to jail. Not just horny. Okay, we got to run that again. That's so good. We got to run that again while I grab a coffee real quick. Okay? So no predictions. I'm going to come back with a drink.
I got to do one more thing. I always do this. I just love this guy so much. He's fantastic. This guy right here is great. Stayed up in there in the Lucky Swamp. Diane always has them in the Lucky Swamp. Yeah. But it's amazing. There we go. There we go. And then.
You guys like that? You fucking like that? You silly bitches, you dirty bastards? Yeah, you do. You fucking love that shit, don't you? Oh my god, dude. So I've seen this before. Like, I've seen the way that people represent Trump in their eyes. I've seen the way that people think, like, you know, Donald Trump is like super sexy and super macho. Both of these things are completely insane. Because, and I've said this before, you can believe the earth is flat because it fucking feels flat. It looks flat, okay? To your untrained, dumbass eye, it literally looks flat. Like, so I can even understand believing in flat earth conspiracies, but thinking that Donald Trump is sexy and like a macho masculine man in the way that they have created these like rigorous rules for masculinity is literally fucking insane, because it's right in front of your eyes. You are denying something that you are seeing in front of your eyes, okay? You are literally denying something that is in front of your eyes. It's like saying the fucking clouds are actually, I don't know, purple when it's bright out and it's blue. It's clearly blue. Fuck, purple is actually debatable. That's even more debatable than this. Everything is debatable except for this. There is one objective fact here. And that is, there's one objective factor, and that is Donald Trump is a sassy bitch who's very petty and loves drama. Or clouds are fucking, the sky is blue, clouds are white. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean. Donald Trump is a petty bitch who loves drama and is sassy as fuck, and that's why I love him. And also, he is not a fucking slim, thick daddy in the way that these psycho conservatives believe in it. Chapo theorized that QAnon women want him as a gay best friend because of how sassy he is. Yeah, I don't understand. Of like, one day there will be documentaries on this. Being horny for Trump is literally crazier than every single conspiracy this person has ever said. I'm serious, dude. Yeah, I tweeted it out. Oh, by the way, there's a 285-page, $2.7 billion defamation lawsuit that election tech company Smartmatic has filed today in court in Manhattan against Fox, Lou Dobbs, Maria Bartiromo, Janine Pirro, Rudy Giuliani, and Sidney Powell. Fuck yes, dude. Okay? The introduction starts as such. I'm not going to read all of it. The earth is round. 2 + 2 = 4. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris won the 2020 election for president and vice president of the United States. The election was not stolen, rigged, or fixed. These are facts. They are demonstrable and irrefutable. Yeah, right off the bat, I'm not gonna lie. That's a hit or miss. I think depending on, especially with the court appointments from Donald Trump, you might get a judge that disputes that. Yeah. You might be like, oh, you're goddamn sorry, I'm a Federalist Society judge, baby. And this notion that the earth is round is not proven, okay? You can't be coming into my courtroom with unproven and untested claims. Those are lies, brother. Those are lies. Lies created by Jewish people over at NASA. I'm a judge, by the way. I went to Notre Dame. Like, literally. Yeah, math was created by the Arabics. Anyway, Biden has a foreign policy agenda talk today, but that shit is fucking lame and boring, and I don't care. Joseph Robinette Biden has to... Here, I'm going to give you, like, the fucking New York Times reporter / NPR / like, every fucking mainstream media line on this. Joseph Robinette Biden today is going to be delivering his foreign policy agenda on where he will be walking a tightrope in regards to his relationship with Navalny and Putin. Will he continue the Trump legacy of America first, or will he undo it piece by piece? He's also going to talk about Yemen and how he's rolling back his actions on Yemen. The involvement the United States has on Yemen, but here, we'll take a look at it a little bit. If it's sleeper, we'll move away.
Working together and in common. We can't do it alone.
Do you not care about Yemen and Iran?
We must start with diplomacy.
No, it's not that I don't care. It's that I don't think it's foreign policy. This is going to be the worst area.
Defending freedom, championing opportunity, upholding universal rights, respecting the rule of law, and treating every person with dignity. That's the grounding wire of our global policy, our global power. That's our inexhaustible source of strength. That's America's abiding advantage. Though many of these values have come under intense pressure in recent years, even pushed to the brink in the last few weeks, the American people are going to emerge from this moment stronger, more determined, and better equipped to unite the world in fighting to defend democracy, because we have fought for it ourselves. Over the past few days, we've been in close cooperation with our allies and partners to bring together the international community to address the military coup in Burma. I've also been in touch with Leader McConnell to discuss our shared concerns about the situation in Burma, and we are united in our resolve. There can be no doubt, in a democracy, force should never seek to overrule the will of the people or attempt to erase the outcome of a credible election. The Burmese military should relinquish power they have seized, release the advocates and activists and officials they have detained, lift the restrictions on telecommunications, and refrain from violence.
Bro, I just realized
As I said earlier,
there is so much fucking foreign conflict that we could get involved in. I was thinking, like, what are you going to talk about? And it's like Yemen, Iran, Burma, Venezuela, Bolivia. Like, there is a gorillion fucking different things that Russia. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, everybody at the CIA is just like, they're getting collective heart attacks from how hard their fucking cocks are.
Building the muscle of democratic alliances that have
Myanmar,
atrophied
sorry.
over the past few
Not Burma.
years of neglect and, I would argue, abuse.
India. Actually, he
American
won't talk about
alliances
India.
Are our greatest asset. And leading with diplomacy means standing shoulder to shoulder with our allies and key partners once again. By leading with diplomacy, we must also mean engaging our adversaries and our competitors diplomatically, where it's in our interest, and advance the security of the American people. That's why yesterday the United States and Russia agreed to extend the New START Treaty.
Don't forget Florida, a foreign adversary.
The only remaining treaty between our countries safeguarding nuclear stability. At the same time, I made it clear to President Putin, in a manner very different from my predecessor, that the days of the United States rolling over in the face of Russia's aggressive actions, interfering with our elections, cyber attacks, poisoning its citizens, are over. We will not hesitate to raise the cost on Russia and defend our vital interest and our people. And we will be more effective in dealing with Russia when we work in coalition and coordination with other like-minded partners. The politically motivated jailing of Alexei Navalny and the Russian efforts to suppress freedom of expression and peaceful assembly are a matter of deep concern to us and the international community. Mr. Navalny, like all Russian citizens, is entitled to his rights under the Russian Constitution. He's been targeted for exposing corruption. He should be released immediately and without condition. We'll also take on directly the challenges posed by our prosperity, security, and democratic values by our most serious competitor, China. We'll confront China's economic abuses, counter its aggressive, coercive action to push back on China's attack on human rights, intellectual property, and global governance. But we are ready to work with Beijing when it's in America's interest to do so. We will compete from a position of strength by building back better at home, working with our allies and partners, renewing our role in international institutions, and reclaiming our credibility and moral authority, much of which has been lost. That's why we moved quickly to begin restoring American engagement internationally and earn back our leadership position, to catalyze global action on shared challenges. On day one, I signed the paperwork to rejoin the Paris Climate Agreement. We're taking steps led by the example of integrating climate objectives across all of our diplomacy and raising the ambition of our climate targets. That way we can challenge other nations, other major emitters, to up the ante on their own commitments. I'll be hosting a Climate Leaders Summit to address the climate crisis on Earth Day of this year. America must lead in the face of this existential threat. And just as with the pandemic, it requires global cooperation. We've also re-engaged with the World Health Organization. That way we can build better global preparedness to counter COVID-19, as well as detect and prevent future pandemics, because there will be more. We've elevated the status of cyber issues within our government, including appointing the first Deputy National Security Advisor for Cyber and Emerging Technology. We're launching an urgent initiative to improve our capability, readiness, and resilience in cyberspace. Today, I'm announcing additional steps to course correct our foreign policy and better unite our democratic values with our diplomatic leadership. To begin, Defense Secretary Austin will be leading a global posture review of our forces so that our military footprint is appropriately aligned with our foreign policy and national security priorities. It will be coordinated across all elements of our national security, with Secretary Austin and Secretary Blinken.
Cybersecurity is absolutely a fucking necessary place where America needs to get better at, though. That's not even a meme. That's not a joke. That's 100% a necessity. Cybersecurity in the long term could even lead to... Cybersecurity in the short term will lead to fucking less, hopefully, in a perfect world, cybersecurity in the short term would lead to less imperialism in the long term as well, because you're eliminating one fucking avenue of being able to retaliate because people breached your system. The only way that America does cybersecurity at this stage, unfortunately, is by literally doing nothing and getting leaks and breaches and malware and phishing attacks to just fucking own themselves over and over again, and then turning around and being like, well, we got to put sanctions on this country now.
Or a diplomatic resolution. And Tim's diplomacy will be bolstered by USAID working to ensure that humanitarian aid is reaching the Yemeni people who are suffering unendurable devastation. This war has to end. And to underscore our commitment, we are ending all American support for offensive operations in the war in Yemen, including relevant arms sales. At the same time, Saudi Arabia faces missile attacks, UAV strikes, and other threats from Iranian-supplied forces.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
We're going to continue to support and help Saudi Arabia defend its sovereignty and its territorial integrity and its people. We also face a crisis of more than 80 million displaced people suffering all around the world. The United States' moral leadership on refugee issues was a point of bipartisan consensus for so many decades when I first got here. We shine the lamp of liberty on oppressed people. We offered safe havens for those fleeing violence or persecution. And our example pushed other nations to open wide their doors as well. So today, I'm approving an executive order to begin the hard work of restoring our refugee admissions program to help meet the unprecedented global need. It's going to take time to rebuild what has been so badly damaged, but that's precisely what we're going to do. This executive order will position us.
We'll see what this fucking. We'll see how much they actually decrease arms sales to Saudi Arabia that's currently engaging in genocide in Yemen, right? Like literally a fucking genocide in Yemen is happening because Saudi Arabia is doing it with our weapons, right? So let's say they don't actually decrease the amount of weapon sales by justifying it by saying, you know, we have to do this. We have to give them arms because they have to fucking defend Iran, right? They have to defend themselves from Iran, right? So then the only fucking difference between this and Donald Trump, and I'm being 100% clear on this when I say like there is bipartisan compromise always when it comes to this sort of issue. If they do not genuinely stop their sales to Saudi Arabia, their arms sales to Saudi Arabia, then the only difference between what Joe Biden is doing and what Donald Trump has done is that Joe Biden at least knows the talking points to sell this concept to you, the American people. And Donald Trump literally is just honest about it, is way more honest about it. Just like when Donald Trump openly stated, and it was a shocking experience for someone like myself who's been covering news for a very long time, that in the aftermath of Khashoggi being executed by the Saudi government, Donald Trump literally said, I'm not stopping selling them arms. What you got $10 billion that you want to give me? No, shut the fuck up. We're going to keep selling them arms. They'll get it from someone else if they don't get it from us. That is a brutally honest perspective. It's horrific. It's monstrous. But so is this. So is this. Okay? Saying like, well, we need to continue selling some arms because Saudi Arabia's sovereignty is in jeopardy by Iran is literally just the same shit that Donald Trump was doing. It's just the same shit. Donald Trump was just honest about it. It's totally different. Suck my cock. It's not totally different.
We stated on day one. We started on day one with daily briefings of the press from the White House. We've reinstituted regular briefings here at State and at the Pentagon. We believe a free press isn't an adversary. Rather, it's essential. A free press is essential to the health of a democracy. We've restored our commitment to science and to create policies grounded in facts and evidence. I suspect Ben Franklin would approve. We've taken steps to acknowledge and address systemic racism and the scourge of white supremacy in our own country. Racial equity will not just be an issue for one department in our administration. It has to be the business of the whole of government and all our federal policies and institutions. All this matters to foreign policy.
I'm sorry. If they limit it to like surface-to-air missiles or some shit, maybe it's a little different, which I doubt that they will. But like, assuming that all weapons that you sell to Saudi Arabia will not literally immediately be used in Yemen is so fucking stupid. You are a delusional baby, okay? Saudi weapons literally have reached the hands of Al-Qaeda, okay? The remaining faction of Al-Qaeda is currently a part of the genocide in Yemen, and they are using American weapons to do that in Yemen, okay? So if we are literally directly fucking arming Al-Qaeda, why in the fuck do you think that Saudi Arabia wouldn't be like, yeah, we need these to defend ourselves against Iranian sovereignty?